Hi, boys and girls. Do you remember the story that we wrote yesterday? I wrote one about seeing my brother in California, and we're going to add to that today. I'm going to show you how I add to mine, and you're going to add some more details to yours. So I'm going to start by turning this around, showing you from yesterday what I wrote about. Do you remember my story? It says, I went to see my brother in California. So I'm going to think about what I want to add next. When I told this story out loud, I talked about how we went to ride bikes in the morning. I already wrote about my brother picking me up from the airport. I didn't use the word airport, but my pictures showed where I was, don't you think? I think I'm ready to write my next sentence on this one. I remember my next sentence was about riding bikes to the beach. So we're going to write the next part of my story. And then once I get done writing that part of my story, I'm going to go back and add some more detail up here. Okay, so I'm going to say, I'm going to start by saying he picked me up at the airport so that it makes more sense. He picked ED says t. He picked me up at the sight word airport. Remember, you're sounding out words if you don't know how to spell them. Airport. Every morning, comma, we rode to the sight word beach. We rode to the beach and ate breakfast. Okay, I don't have any more space, so I'm going to start on the back. Breakfast. And I believe that yours have lines on the back, so that's really good for this. While watching the waves. Watching the waves. Okay, so I'm going to read it again to you. I went to see my brother in California. He picked me up at the airport. Every morning we rode to the beach and ate breakfast while watching the waves. So now I'm going to add some more detail to the top because I'm done with my writing portion for today because I added another 2 sentences, which I want you to add at least 2 more sentences. Okay. And I do want to, now that I'm done writing my sentences, but I still have some more time, I'm going to add to the top. So, at the airport, the carpet was red, and it kind of had like a some red squares, but you can only see this part of the square. Hold on, let me show you. So it kind of went like this. More like diamonds, I guess. Like diamonds on the floor. Okay. And I'm adding another one. So do you see how I'm adding more detail to my picture after I get done writing the 2 sentences that I needed to add? Just adding more detail makes it more realistic for my reader to know exactly what it looked like. Okay. And the final one. Okay, so I'm going to color these in. And then I'm going to come in with, where is that? Can't find my color. Can't find my color. I'm going to come in with yellow. And I'm going to finish the floor. And then I think I'm going to add some things in the sky too. And I could add clothes. I could add some more detail to the plane. Remember, you're thinking about what it actually looked like, okay? And then I'm going to add some clouds, which I'm going to do with blue. Because it was cloudy, but it was sunny also. It was a nice day to fly that day. So there's some clouds in the sky. Okay, so now I want you to think about how you could add to your writing from yesterday. You are going to add at least 2 sentences, maybe more if you'd like to write more about that event that you wrote about. I want you to write for 16 minutes, okay? If you are done with your actual writing, just like I did, if you get your 2 sentences done or however many you decide you want to add, you can go ahead and work on your picture, but your words come first today, okay? So your words come first. Also, do you see how neat this is? How all of my letters that go below the line are touching the lines? I want you to pay attention to that today, okay? I want you to make sure that you are writing as nicely as you possibly can. Take time doing it. You have 16 minutes. Work the whole time. And I look forward to seeing your writing. You are still doing share time with your family. So you're doing the noticings and the details and telling your family what your story is about. I do love to see those on Seesaw. So if you'd like to share them with me, please do. Happy writing.